Hey guys, Crystal and Shadow here, back with Witch, and this time it's Happy Birthday Will.
So, how was this not a filler episode?
Whoa! The Lord Cedric came and he got what he came for. He got the records.
Okay, brilliant. Is his sister one of the 5 girls? It's probably the redhead girl. The end. We've solved the mystery. Either that, or there's a secret girl on Earth who turns out to be a villain. That would be a cool plot twist. But if that's not the case, it's probably just a redhead girl.
Well, all we know is that they're looking for a 13-year-old girl.
Okay, placing my bets is either it's the redheaded girl or is a secret girl at her school that turns out to be evil. I know which one I'd prefer.
Okay, we'll see.
Look, we've set our traditions. I've got to make stupid theories like Steven Universe, and I also have to ask you how the episode is not filler, because you said every episode isn't filler.
I didn't say it's not filler. I said something happens to advance the story, even just a little bit.
Then by definition, it's not filler.
Well, it did advance the story a little.
Also, she apparently is interested in a guy who's 2 years older than her, because now we have confirmed she's 13.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I told you they'd answer it. They don't look 13. They look 15 and he looks 17 or 18.
Well, yeah.
So few shows can make people look their age.
Yeah.
Except Code Lyoko. They actually look their age in Code Lyoko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. A lot of these shows about teens or tweens,
That's all I can think of. It's like, when they have to sneak out the party and then the guy sees all 5 of them together, it's like, oh, Tao's been activated, they're all heading off to the factory.
Okay.
It's just like the many sequences where you'd see all 5 or 4 of them running out of school.
Yeah.
But oh well, it was a generic filler episode with a birthday-themed kids episode. Anyway, this show still feels like a kids show for me.
Okay.
I still don't get why you find it interesting. It's just a kids show.
Well, I find the story interesting.
What story? We haven't seen the story.
Well, Prince Phobos is looking for his long-lost sister.
That's not intriguing at all. Even as a kid, I wonder if I would have watched this, and I watched a lot of stuff as a kid. It was odd how, as a kid, I would sit through and watch some shows, but not others. Like, as a kid, I didn't bother watching things like Digimon or Dragon Ball Z, even though they were on sometimes, but I sat through and watched stuff like Rings Club and Totally Spies. So there's no logic to what I didn't...
Yeah, I know, our tastes were weird as kids. Like, nowadays, I'd be interested in watching some Digimon. I'm curious about it.
Hey, if you can find it, we'll watch it. Same goes for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
That'd probably be more interesting than this. I mean, granted, I've seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, so I've got a general idea of the plot.
Yeah.
Anyway, this episode gets a nice 6.
Yeah, I'll go 6.5.
I don't like the fact that they always say their attacks every single time. Like, I know they do it in Code Lyoko, but at least they have different attacks. It's not just fire.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that goes away.
Okay, good. And also, I hope, like Code Lyoko, we don't have to sit through the entire transformation sequence. Just like in Code Lyoko, they kind of just skip past a lot of the, the virtualization bits.
Yeah, we actually didn't see the full version of the transformation sequence until episode 3.
Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure it was in the very first time they did it.
No, it wasn't the full version.
Oh, well, you'll figure it out when you tell us in the editing.
I already edited the first 3 episodes, so I know.
Look, I remember seeing it in episode 1 and thinking that imagery is really weird for 13-year-old girls.
Oh, yeah, true. How it just shows, like, silhouettes
I know
and
they're
stuff.
not actually naked, but still. This is something... That's how you can tell it's not an American program. Just like Code Lyoko did things like...
Yes, I corrected myself in editing, but I'll say it to you. The show itself is French-American. I got mixed up because it is based on an Italian comic series.
Okay, but it's made in France.
Well, the internet said French-American.
Technically Code Lyoko is French-American, because unlike a lot of shows which are sent to a dubbing studio, Code Lyoko is dubbed by the very same company that does the French version, and they made it at the same time, rather than most times where, like, they'll make it, then they'll send it over to America and a studio will dub it.
Oh, yeah.
So that could be the case, which means it's still controlled by that French studio, not an American studio, which would explain why they get away with certain things. Just like in Code Lyoko, there are certain things you definitely wouldn't have had if it were an American show, even when they translated it.
Also, one of the people that does the music, like the opening and stuff, is Noam Kaniel, who sings the Code Lyoko song and also does the music in Ladybug.
Wonderful, that's how we should have known it was French.
Yes.
Anyway, what is the next episode called?
A Service to the Community.
But that could mean anything.
Yeah.
See, they need to make their filler episodes exciting, like Steven Universe.
Agreed.
Anyway,
we'll see you next time for more Witch and other things as well.
see you next time, guys.